Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Serial Gaming here, and today we're gonna talk about Seymour. Seymour. Alright, so Seymour is gonna get his LD in the upcoming banner. He's a unit where he get a lot of rework with a lot of follow-ups attack. So the idea is Seymour's follow-up attack increases when the enemies or the target HP decreases. Starting off is his skill 1 which is now a 2 single target HP attack, and of course it will follow up if the target HP is below 80% with another 2 single target HP attack. His skill 2 is also a 2 single target HP attack with a 50% splash, and similarly with his skill 1 it will follow up if the target HP is below 80% with another 2 single target HP attack. His crystal level 90 upgrade allows his EX to now deal 3 AoE HP attack and will follow up once if the target is below 80% HP with a full AoE HP attack, and will follow up again if the target is below 50% with a 2 single target HP attack, which is the follow up from his skill 1 and skill 2. And his additional ability with the crystal level 90 upgrade now allows a 30% brave damage and brave damage cap up to himself, of course. His LD though is his newest kit. It's a 2 AoE split HP attack. It delays all the target by 2 turns, it dispels all their buff, and provides him a LD buff, which is pretty good. It's a 40% brave damage up and a 20% self HP damage up and overflow up. It also triggers another follow-up attack if the enemies or if the target is way below 50%. He will then deal a 3 AoE split HP attack. So coupled along with this LD effect for all of his skill 1 and skill 2, as long as the enemies and the conditions are met, the skill 1 and skill 2 will have 2 different follow-ups. His LD will be similar with his skill 1 and skill 2 with 2 different follow-ups, but his EX though, since his EX originally already have 2 follow-ups, with this new LD buff will now deal 3 follow-ups attack. Altogether adding up, he will have 9 HP dumps. So that's a lot really, but the only problem with Seymour is that all this follow-up attack, to maximize his damage, it comes with a condition. So he'll be, like I said, he'll be hitting harder if the target HP is getting lower. So for Seymour to actually maximize his capability, you want to nuke down the enemy from at least to 80% as soon as possible so that he can gain his first follow-up. And of course the ideal part is his damage when the target is below 50%. The problem here is if you're running Seymour as the sole DPS of your party, he might take quite some time to actually allow that enemies to drop below the intended HP, because if you take a look at what his base kit does, it's just a 2 single target HP attack from his skill 1 and skill 2 and a 3 AoE HP attack from his EX. Even his LD only does a 2 AoE split HP attack, so I wouldn't say he's exactly too party friendly. If you're running him as the sole DPS in your party, you would want your support or the additional second and third member to actually be able to deal some damage instead of having to rely on his damage alone. So yeah, Seymour has that problem. But like I said, he does have a very good LD. The delay 2 turn things and the dispel all buff is all, having them all in one skill is just really good. The best part about him, of course, is gonna be the LD call. Imagine having a LD call that can delay, that can dispel, and applies a HP damage up debuff to the entire enemy. I would say his call is just golden. One of the best calls that you have to get during this era. Even though this era is pretty easy, his call is still going to be really useful up until now in Shenyu. I don't really like the character itself, if you didn't realize, but he's still just, I can't deny that his call is just that good. So for me personally, I will be going for him to get that call itself. But other than that, I won't even max his armor just to show how much I don't want to use him. But I might use him in my alternate account just because his kit sounds like a lot of fun. Personally, if you want to run Seymour in the party with someone else, I recommend going for support. If you're running him with support as the sole DPS he is, I would recommend running support that can deal a lot of damage themselves. For example, Lena with the 3 HP downs from her LD attack and the good EX upgrade. I mean, this is of course not considering all those OP BT users like Garnet and Ramza. Obviously those are premium support that will goes well with everyone. So I'm just listing out some other examples instead of those prime examples that we have over there. Another one, I think Maria would be really good because of the fact that she can protect the entire team while having to provide him the necessary buff as well. But Maria does deal very low damage as compared to Lena, so that is a flaw in that situation. But you can run him with tanks as well, like Snow for example, or even Zack in the party. Seymour has a lot of single target HP attack as well, so Leo with him might make a very good choice as well. You can consider that option, though he has some AoE in his kit, but his single target is actually very frequently seen, so he might benefit from that even as a call itself. Regardless, like I said, I'm just gonna pull him for his LD call. He does come back later with a BT and an FR, but like I said, his LD call is very good and it justifies enough for you to pull him now instead of having to wait later. And honestly, I think his FR and BT is just, aside from the animation, of course all of us want anima, but aside from that one, I don't think he's just that worth it right now, especially with the unit that we're currently getting in JP, like Jack and Renoa sandwiched between Seymour. So yeah, I think Seymour is an easy skip for me. I don't know about you guys. So what about you guys? Are you guys pulling for this guy? I'm looking at the poll that you guys done in my questionnaire during my community post, and I realized everyone is ticketing. Most of the people is gonna spend some tickets on him. I guess good for you all, because everyone just know how valuable he is as a call. Like I said, not in the party, but yes, just as a call. Although I do want to correct myself that he can be very good when stacked with FR during his follow-up, because he gain more follow-up as the enemy HP reduce, and the FR of course also gain more charges as he goes down. So it might be really good too to run him later during the FR era. But other than that, yeah, I don't think running Seymour is a lot efficient compared to other DPS that we have now. Alright guys, thank you for watching. So I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow when we are gonna look at Seymour's intertwined will. Good luck with the stage, and good luck to your pool as well. Cheers.